Hey players, I declare, honey, what a disgrace. So as we know, yesterday, a Los Angeles jury convicted Tory Lanez on all 3 charges against him in the Meg Thee Stallion shooting case. He was found guilty of assault with a semi-automatic firearm, carrying a loaded unregistered firearm in a vehicle, and discharge of a firearm with gross negligence. Meg Thee Stallion testified that she started to walk away and she heard Tory Lanez yell, "Dance, B." She said she froze. "I just felt shocked. I felt hurt. I looked down at my feet and all I saw was blood." So Tory was found guilty yesterday. He's expected back in court on January 27, 2023 to face sentencing. He faces up to 22 years in prison and also deportation back to Canada. Now, according to reports, there was a lot of shenanigans going on during this trial, and also when the verdict was read, there was some shenanigans going on inside of the courtroom and also outside of the courtroom. In particular, Tory Lanez's father, aka Popeye the Sailor Man, was very upset about the verdict. After the verdict was read, he scurried his ass on outside of the courtroom and went on a tirade against Jay-Z, Roc Nation, and in my opinion, anybody. Now, many people have been giving his rant the side eye, honey. I mean, he said this is one of the biggest injustices that he's ever seen. Well, I don't know if he's been sleeping, honey, but we got women that are being killed when they are sleeping in their homes. We have black people that have been killed for less, like jogging down the street, selling loose cigarettes, allegedly using a counterfeit $20 bill, and much more. So for you to say this is the worst injustice that you have ever seen, honey, I'm going to go ahead and keep it a stack with you. It's a stretch. Maybe in your life that is the case, but definitely not black people as a whole. But I digress on that. So many people are saying, hey, dude, you're not even taking accountability for what your son has done. So players, Herschel Walker's son, Christian, he had something to say. Y'all take a listen.
I'd appreciate if instead of making excuses for his criminal son, he would have used half that passion to teach his son not to wield weapons against women. It also really pisses me off when people try to bring God into their bad behavior. Your son just tried to blow a woman's foot off. Don't bring God into this. That wasn't very godly of your son. Why are you putting on some big performance outside of the courthouse instead of holding your son accountable for trying to hurt a woman? Fathers, man up. Maybe we have better men in the world if you did your job as fathers and held your sons accountable for despicable behavior. In 2022, people consider words to be violent, but when actual violence happened against Megan Thee Stallion, people made jokes about it, people made parodies about it.
Players, once again, Christian tells no lies. Now listen, I'm not a Christian Walker fan, but I gotta give credit where credit was due. That was it. Put your thoughts in the comments. Tell me what you're thinking about the conviction of Tory Lanez, his father's reaction, and also Christian's reactions. This is